Hello. Ah. Today is gonna be simple. Based on the title, I will rank every 151 first OG Pokemon from Gen 1, just based on how much I like them. That's it. For that I will use... Wait a sec. Perfect. I still need to decide how I name the tiers, but it should be quite easily accessible. I'm a tier maker, and this should be the... Yes. All 151 OG Kantomons. Perfect. Alright, I just need to fix this real quick. I guess they would be based on how much I like them in the end of the days. So the first tier is obviously goated. Then brand shaped. Brand shaped. Nope. Brand. Next tier, let's call them vibe. I guess those is S, A, B is pretty decent, C tier. They are alright. After alright is obviously okay. Wait, no. Those are awesome still. Brand, vibe, awesome. Not awesome. And those are straight up bad, I guess. I don't think I will put someone in straight up bad, but let's see. Guess those are enough tiers for now. I can always add more, but no, let's do this and this. I think this looks pretty clean. I guess I should just start. Okay, so this is probably gonna be a controversial take, but I think Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur are the best starters from Kanto. Straight up, I like them the most. And to be fair, all three starter evolutions are pretty great. This is a great start into the, whole franchise, right? But I do, you know what? This is my boy. Bulbasaur is my boy. Why? This is legit the first Pokemon I ever choose to play, So he is quite literally my starter Pokemon. my start into the whole franchise. So he's the GOAT. Ivysaur, friend-shaped. Same as Venusaur. And I think I do... Is Ivysaur goated as well? The problem with Ivysaur is he's pretty cool, but he has the same problem as every single other, starter mid-evolution. The fact that they are mid-evolutions, they aren't as iconic as starters or final evolutions, right? So... Ivysaur is pretty goated as well, I think. I do think Ivysaur is pretty goated. No. Those are friend-shaped. Those are friends. The problem with Ivysaur is the opinion on Ivysaur is pretty inflated based on how much I played them in Super Smash Bros. Just because of that fact, they are in friends. Otherwise, they would be in Awesome, probably. Or maybe in Vibe. But they are pretty friend-shaped, I think. After this controversial take, I will do the next controversial take. I don't think Charizard is that great. He's awesome. But I don't vibe with him. I don't vibe. No. The problem with Charizard is I just see him way too often. And that's alright, he's like the mascot and that's pretty cool and all, but I just don't like it. Is he still a vibe though? No, he's awesome. Same as Charmeleon. But Charmander is a vibe. I like Charmander. He's pretty cute. Maybe Charmander is even friend-shaped. No. I will put him here for now. Charmander is a vibe. And I think Charmeleon may be okay. No. He's awesome. Charmeleon is still awesome. He's a dinosaur. A fire dinosaur. He can't be bad, right? So Charmeleon is pretty awesome. Next take. I do think the Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise line is better than the Charmander line. Straight up. He's a friend. He's awesome. And he's a vibe. Straight up. Maybe I will do this. No. Yes. I think Squirtle is friend-shaped. Definitely. He is probably more friend-shaped than Venusaur. And I think even more friend-shaped than Ivysaur. And Blastoise is a big man. He deserves the vibe tier. Man, this is a great start. And I do... I'm not that much of a fan of Wartortle, I think. He's alright. I think he's alright. Yeah. Let's keep in here, in OK tier. Alright, who's next? Ooh. Okay, the problem with the bugs is they are kind of annoying. And I do kind of Caterpie. Caterpie is alright. You know what? I will... Nope. I will add one more tier below... Okay. Below. And I will name it... Probably something like... No special feelings. No feelings. I have no feelings for Caterpie, I think. He's pretty alright, but that's it. He or it? Metapod? Metapod is not awesome. I do not like Metapod. The same for Kakuna. I do not like those two Pokemon at all. Weedle is no feeling as well. Actually, I do like Caterpie more. Actually, yeah. I think Caterpie is pretty okay. But I do have no feelings for Weedle. This boy, Butterfree is friend-shaped. Butterfree is probably more friend-shaped than Squirtle for me. And Beetle is awesome. Beetle is awesome. Just look at him. He looks pretty cool. I like Beetle. And I guess this is only Gen 1, but I do like Mega Beetle a lot. It's not strong or anything, but it looks cool. It's a big drill. So, yeah. Ooh, the birds. The birds are cool. I do like the Gen 1 birds. Pidgey. Pidgey is alright. Pidgeotto is alright as well. But Pidgeot is a vibe. I love Pidgeot. Pidgeot is awesome. I do like Pidgeot. Charizard is way too... Charizard is better than Charmeleon. But do I like Pidgeot more than Charmeleon? I do think so. Okay, the problem with Pidgeot is I do like its Mega evolution quite a lot. But that's the based evolution. So it's probably not as cool as Charizard. Rattata is cool. I like Rattata. Rattata is alright. Rattata is okay. But Raticate? Not awesome. I do not like Raticate. But he's... I don't... Is Raticate better than the Cocoon Pokemon? No, it's not. Actually, maybe Raticate is in the bad tier. You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. He's bad. I don't like it. But maybe I should... No. It's fine. It's fine. Sparrow is okay. He's right next to the other bird. And Firo is... I feel like Firo is okay. He's pretty cool, but I don't think he's awesome tier. He's better than those though. And Caterpie is... He's also better than him. And Caterpie should be here. Nah. Actually, I think I like this more. Okay. Ekans. Snake backwards. Ekans is alright. He's just a purple snake, so I don't think they can really mess him up, right? And Arbok is awesome. Arbok is a vibe. I like Arbok a lot. I do think Arbok is probably better than Charmander. Arbok isn't better than Blastoise, I think. Yeah. Arbok is pretty cool. I like Arbok. Pikachu. Okay, so I know I said that Charizard is pretty much only an awesome because he is way too represented, right? And I feel a little bit like a hypocrite to put Pikachu in friend tier. He's a friend. He's more friend than Squirtle, probably. I just have a lot of childhood memories with Pikachu. The anime is full of Pikachu. I owned plushies of Pikachu. I used Pikachu in my very first playthrough of Pokemon Blue. He's friend tier. He could even be goated. No, he's friend tier. He's second to Butterfree when it comes to goat friend, I think. Raichu. Raichu is pretty cool. I like Raichu a lot. He's a vibe. Is he? Actually, Raichu is awesome. Raichu is over Charizard. Back in Sun and Moon, I was very happy that Raichu has his or got the Alola form, right? This thingy. I actually do really enjoy playing with this thingy in my playthrough of Pokemon. So yeah, I think awesome tier is quite alright. Sandshrew and Sandslash. Those two. Alright. I think Sandshrew is a vibe. And Sandslash is awesome. He's probably this awesome. Actually, Sandshrew is a friend. He should be a friend tier. I think this is correct. Sandslash isn't a vibe yet, but he's pretty awesome. And yeah, Sandshrew is friend-shaped. I liked it. Alright, the Nidos. I think Nidoran female, Nidoran male, right? Those are okay. Those are pretty good Pokemon, but I have no strong feeling about them. But those are pretty cool based on just how awesome those two are. Nidorina and Nidorino. I do think Nidorino is cooler. And those two, Nidoking and Nidoqueen, deserve the vibe tier. Maybe I should change vibe and awesome. Yeah, I should. Vibe, awesome. I think that's right. Yeah. Those two are pretty awesome. And I do think I like Nidoqueen a little bit more than Nidoking. For no real reason, really. I just... Historically, I think I use Nidoqueen a bit more. But both designs are pretty cool. So, yeah. Clefairy. I mean, that's alright. It's alright. Clefairy is pretty alright, I guess. And Clefable is pretty alright as well. I'm not the biggest fan of Clefable. Actually, Clefable is a vibe. I remember how I used this thing in Pokemon Competitive during the Auras era. Okay, so Vulpix is pretty friend-shaped. And Ninetales is goated. I really like Ninetales. The OG and the regional form. It's just very pretty. I like using it. I like how it looks, how it feels. What? I just like Ninetales. Ninetales is pretty cool. Ninetales is pretty alright. And Vulpix is pretty friend-shaped. I would love to own a Vulpix as a pet, right? Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff is a vibe. I like Jigglypuff a lot. Actually, Jigglypuff is awesome. And it's only in the awesome tier because of Smash Bros. Because I use Jigglypuff way too often against my friends. Jigglypuff is pretty cool. I do think this is probably correct. This sprite, this Arbok sprite is doing a lot of work for Arbok. Based on this sprite alone, he would be more awesome than the King and Queen, but I think I have to put him down here. Yeah, this should be. This one, I don't like it. Not awesome. Actually, I will call it personal problem. I do not like those two. Those two are not friend-shaped. I just dislike this. Wigglytuff has no reason to exist. And I would probably say the same thing to Jigglypuff if not for the enemy scenes and Smash Bros. So Wigglypuff is a personal problem. Those two, Zubat is friend-shaped and he's a vibe. I like Zubat a lot. He's just cute. He's very cute. And the sprite looks really cool. So he's a friend shape, probably about above this one. And Golbat is just a vibe. He's above them. And yeah. I think this position is good for Golbat. Alright, who's next? Oddish. Oddish is alright. I like Oddish. I probably like Oddish a little bit more than those. No. The snake is below them. The bird is below them. Actually, those two belongs above those two. I think the Nidos are a little bit cooler than the birds. And they are probably also better than Caterpie. Alright. This dude, not awesome. I don't like him. He looks, I don't know. Gloom is just, he looks too emo. In a bad sense. He looks like the type of emo who's just annoying. But Vileplume is a friend. He's a high friend here. He's higher than Pikachu, I think. Vileplume is just pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. The flower is cool. The little body is cool. It's decently effective in battle, I guess. It's cute. It's really cute. I like it a lot. Paris is Paris don't evolve. Paris is in a no feeling tier, I think. Paras is alright, but I don't really feel anything. Parasect is a no feeling as well. I don't know. I mean, those two just feel like I never see them in anything. And I also don't really care that I don't see them in anything. So I guess no feeling is a pretty alright here for this. Okay, who is this? Venonat. Venonat is pretty alright. I like Venonat. I probably like Venonat more. Venonat is in the same tier as Hill, I think. Rattata and Venonat are pretty much the same Pokemon in my mind. Small, purple bug thingy and red thingy. Pretty cute, pretty alright. Not more, not less. Venomoth? I actually do not like Venomoth. No, it's not awesome. I do not like it. I think I actively dislike it actually. Yeah, not awesome. Diglett, friend-shaped. And Dugtrio is pretty awesome. I like Dugtrio. I like the concept of Diglett as a pre-evolution or base evolution, and Dugtrio. It's just 3 Digletts. It's awesome. I like it. I like it about that much, I think. And you are here. Nah, you are here. This looks pretty cool. I like Diglett. I think I use Duck Trio decently a lot. Yeah, I think I did. So Duck Trio, they deserve to be here. Meows is friend shaped. And it's pretty much only because of the anime. The anime hard carries Meows. Persian is alright. Persian is probably about here. Here. No, here. Persian is alright. It's alright. Psyduck. Psyduck is a vibe, but I don't know how much of a vibe. I think here. Over Goldbart is a pretty decent placing for Psyduck, I think. And Golduck is about Persian level. It's alright. Mankey is friend shaped. I like Mankey a lot. Mankey is here. I do like Mankey. Mankey was one of the very first Pokemon that I actively start liking. I don't know. He's just a silly little dude. Primeape is awesome. He's about Arbok level. And I do think... Yeah, I do think he deserves to be an Arbok tier. Growlithe is a friend. Definitely. High friend tier. Growlithe is probably over Mankey as a friend. And Arcanine is a goat. I like Ninetales a little bit more than Arcanine, but Arcanine is probably an 8 out of 10 teams in my playthroughs. Just because he's so cool. It's a big dog. It's a big fire dog. Poliwag. Poliwag is alright. Poliwag is about behind the birds probably. Poliwhirl is a friend. He's a second friend. I do like Poliwhirl a lot. Poliwrath is alright. He's a high alright. Maybe he's a vibe, but no. He's alright. I do like Poliwrath more than the bird. Apra is pretty cool. Apra is a vibe. Apra is here. I think a little bit in front of Psyduck. And Kadabra. Kadabra is pretty cool, pretty awesome. But Alakazam is pretty awesome as well. Alakazam is probably behind... No. In front of the trio. Maybe he's in front of King or Queen. No. Alakazam for now is straight behind King and in front of the trio. I think that's pretty fair for now. Mashop. Actually, I do like this evolution line. Machamp is pretty awesome. He deserves high awesome. I think Machamp is straight behind Blastoise. And where are they? Here. Machoke is... I do like Machoke a little bit less. He's an alright. Straight behind Bird. And Machop is a vibe. I think I do like him bit less than the Reno and Rina, but I do... Yeah. He's here. Machop is here. Okay, Bellsprout. I do not like Bellsprout. And I do not like Weeping Bell. But I do like Victory Bell. Victory Bell is actually pretty awesome. I do like Victory Bell a lot. He's in front of the trio. Victory Bell is pretty cool. I do... Yes. I don't like this two. Those two are pretty bad. But I did get the curve with Victory Bell. Victory Bell, awesome. Why? I don't know. I just like it. It's really cool. It's decently strong. It's... Maybe I just like it a lot because those two are just that bad. No, I like the trio more. I mean, it is creepy, but it's supposed to be, I think. It's like a... You know, human-eating plant, I guess. It's poisonous. It's creepy. But sometimes creepy Pokemon are also pretty cool. So, yeah. Welcome, by the way. Okay, next one. Tentacool. Tentacool is alright. Tentacool is probably about this tier. And Tentacruel? Tentacruel is pretty awesome. About this awesome, I think. Geodude is cool. I like Geodude. Geodude is a vibe. Straight in front of my shop. And Graveler is alright. Why is Charmander above Charizard? It's because I like Charmander more. He's cute. He's pretty cool. He's probably more friend-shaped, but he's pretty awesome. And I don't really like Charizard. In the sense of he's pretty cool. I don't have negative emotions for Charizard. But I just see him way too often. So he's a vibe. Still not bad, but still not my favorite. Perfect. Graveler is alright, I guess. He's about... He is fair. Actually, I like... Yes, this is fair. And Golem is pretty awesome. Golem is above him. Ponyta is alright. Ponyta... Actually, I do like Ponyta, I think. Ponyta straight behind the Nidos. And Rapidash is alright. I do like Rapidash a little bit less than Ponyta. But still a lot more than the bird. Okay. Slowpoke, instant friend tier. High friend tier. He's behind the monkey. And in front of Pikachu. But this dude, Slowbro, that's my goat. Actually, here. That's... I don't know why, but I do really like Slowbro. He's very high goat tier. Magnemite. Magnemite is friend-shaped. I do like Magnemite. I don't know. I think I like Magnemite a little bit more than Diglett. And probably a little bit more than him as well. Magneton is alright. I enjoy the fact that it's just 3 Magnemites combined, but it's alright. I put it here. Farfetch is alright. Actually, Farfetch is a vibe. Actually, Farfetch is pretty awesome. Now that I think about it. Yes, Farfetch is about the same level as Jigglypuff. Dodu. I think I like Dodu a little bit more than the other birds. Just because it's a little bit more unique. And Dotrio is pretty cool. I like Dotrio. It's a vibe. Dotrio is probably a vibe. About this level. Seal. Seal is alright. Seal is about the same level as Snake. And Dugong. Dugong is pretty cool. Dugong is a vibe. Dugong is probably about behind the Nidorina and Nidorino. Okay, Grimer Mug. Mug is pretty awesome. Straight up into awesome tier. With Mug is probably a little bit behind the trio. But yeah, Mug is pretty cool. And Grimer is a vibe. Just because Mug is so cool, Grimer is a vibe. I will put Grimer probably above them. Shredder's alright as well. It's behind the snake. And Cloyster is pretty cool actually. I do like Cloyster. It's high or right here. Probably behind this one. Maybe. Yeah, behind the bird. Okay, Ghastly. Ghastly is pretty cool. Ghastly is a vibe. High vibe tier. Ghastly is straight behind Charizard. Gengar? Gengar's obviously friend-shaped. Gengar is probably the best friend you can have. And now is the problem. I do think Haunter is underrated. Haunter is probably one of the coolest underrated Pokemon that there is. Just because Gengar is just that awesome. But I think I like Haunter more. Haunter is actually in the GOAT tier. Haunter is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. The GOAT tier is actually reserved for favorite. Maybe I... Oh. No. this won't work, but Haunter is pretty high up there with here. And the history is probably just because I never got to evolve my Gengar. I pretty much played the first playthrough of Pokemon Blue with Haunter in my team because I couldn't do a trade evolution. But Gengar's pretty cool as well. Haunter is here, Gengar's here. Onix is alright. Onix is... I think I like Onix a little bit more than the normal snake. Steelix is pretty cool. I like Steelix a lot. But this is Gen 1, so it's only Onix, and I think Onix is just kind of lame. Drowsy. I think it's no. Drowsy deserved the no feeling tier. I have no feelings towards Drowsy. I don't like it, I don't dislike it. And Hypno, I do have personal problems with Hypno. I just don't like this dude. The very first time I saw this dude was when I was very young, played Pokemon Blue for the first time, evolved this fuck, and I really do not like Hypno. Since then, since the childhood, since the early days of Pokemon, I do not like him. Personal problem. Still probably above this dude. Krabi is pretty cool. Krabi is a vibe. Krabi is probably straight behind Golbat. Krabi is straight behind Golbat. Kingler is just the bigger Krabi. And I do not like the fact that it's just a bigger Krabi. Krabi is pretty cool. Kingler is pretty alright. It's probably about this tier. No. This tier? No, this tier. No. This tier. No. This tier. Yeah. Voltorb. It's alright. I like the concept, but it's alright. It's above the snake. And Electrode, I don't think I have feelings for Electrode. No feeling. It's pretty alright, but I don't like it. The eggs. I like the concept of the eggs. X is about here. And this dude, Executor, he's awesome. I really like him. He's about this one. I do think I like him more than Tentacruel. And I do think I like him a little bit more than Golem. This should be about right. He's a friend. He's a very high friend. He's above the monkey. I do like Cubone a lot. Actually, maybe he's even above him. And maybe even... Yes. Cubone is a friend. A big friend. He will never betray you. He will always be there for you. Friend-shaped. And Marowak is pretty awesome. It's about Mug tier. It's above Mug. Marowak is above Mug. Pretty sure. But I think I like the trio a little bit more. So awesome tier. Kikli is awesome. As well as Hitmonchan. Those two belong together, I think. And I actually, yes. They do belong straight behind the Angiwanki. Maybe, wait, I do like Jigglypuff a little bit more. I think... Yeah, Primeape, Kikli, Hitmonchan is a pretty good line. Lickitung, personal problem. I don't like it. He's a big problem actually. I do not like Lickitung. Coffin is cool. I like Coffin. Coffin is a vibe. Coffin is probably about this tier. And Weezing, actually, Weezing is a vibe. Coffin is a friend. Coffin is straight ahead of Zubat. No, behind Zubat. Yeah. This makes sense. Ryan is alright. He is better than a lot of those. I think about here. But Rhydon is awesome. I think this is a pretty good line. Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Rhydon. That's pretty good. Chansey, no feelings. No feelings at all. Tangela is a friend, definitely. He's a high friend. He's about monkey level. Tangela is monkey. Kangaskhan is pretty awesome as well. And I think they are about behind Arbok. I just really like Arbok. Horsey is pretty alright. Horsey is cute. I like Horsey. It's probably above the ball. And Citra is also pretty alright. It's above. It's here. Goldeen is alright. It's decent. It deserves to be around here. Actually, here. And Seeking is a problem. I do not like Seeking. It's above here. I just really don't like Seeking. Seeking kind of sucks. That's it. Stadio is alright. It's... Sure. It's here. Starmie is pretty awesome. I like Starmie a lot. Starmie is high awesome. I do like Starmie about this much. This much. Yeah. I do like Starmie a lot. Maybe I do like them more than Green. Do I like Starmie more than Green? Than Nidoqueen? Maybe. For now, yes. Mr. Mime. I do not like Mr. Mime. It's a high, not awesome tier. The sprite is pretty cool. This one, the GBA ones. But every other depiction of Mr. Mime I do not like. At all. It's weird. I do like the Galarian Mr. Mime. For some reason. But this one is not awesome. Cypher is pretty awesome though. Cypher is probably above... No. Cypher is below Jigglypuff. I do not like Jinx as well. I guess Mr. Mime and Jinx could be the same tier. So, yeah. I do think though I do like Jinx a little bit more. Electabuzz is alright. They get hard carried by their evolution. Both Electabuzz and Magmar. So they do deserve probably this tier. Yeah. And I like Electabuzz more than Magmar as well. Pinsy is pretty awesome. He's a vibe, probably. Pinsy is about this level. Tauros is pretty cool. I like Tauros a lot. Tauros is... I like Tauros more than Farfetch. But not as much as Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan, nicht? Magikarp is pretty cool. I like Magikarp. Magikarp is a high vibe. Magikarp is probably about Krabby tier. And Gyarados? Gyarados is just awesome. Gyarados deserves high awesome. Gyarados is straight behind King and Queen. Lapras is a friend. At least a friend. A high friend. Yeah. Lapras is a high friend here. A lot. This is better. No, this is better. Lapras deserves high friend here. Ditto's my goat. Ditto is straight up my goat in Gen 1. It's straight up my favorite Pokemon in Gen 1. And in general, probably top 5. I don't even know why I like Ditto. But he's friend-shaped. He's pretty awesome. He has a great vibe. He's just a goat. Eevee. Eevee is a vibe. I like Eevee, but not as much as the evolutions. Eevee deserves this tier, I think. Eevee is just very basic. I do not really vibe. It's alright. Actually, Eevee is alright. I do not vibe with Eevee a lot. It's here. Eevee is just a little bit boring, and that's the whole concept of Eevee. And that's alright. Because Vaporeon is pretty friend-shaped, as well as Jolteon and Flareon. All friend tier. All high friend tier. This. Actually, this. Wait. This, and this. I think that's alright. Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. I think I like Flareon a little bit more than Jolteon. Yeah, that's correct. Porygon. Porygon 1 is probably alright tier. High alright. Or low vibe. I do like Porygon 1 a bit. But I like Porygon 2 and Porygon Z a lot. But this is Porygon 1. And it's alright. It's about behind Evoli, I think. Ammonite, friend here, in front of the monkey, and in front of the noodles. Yeah. That's right. And he's alright. Probably about this alright. Omastar is just a little bit weird, and I get it, but I like this dude. Let's see, Kabuto. Kabuto is cool. I like Kabuto. It's about this tier, and Kabutops is awesome. Kabutops deserves to be above Arbok and above Muk. Yeah. And above the trio as well. I just really like Kabutops. Aerodactyl is awesome as well, but straight behind Kangaskhan. Yeah. Snorlax is the GOAT. Snorlax is my second favorite Pokemon in Gen 1, I think. On some days, actually, Snorlax on some days is my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1, and sometimes it's just Ditto. So those two are my undisputed GOATs. Yeah. Those two are my favorite Pokemon in Gen 1. And it's not even close. Articuno is awesome. High awesome. As well as Zapdos and Moltres. I think I like Moltres a little bit more than Zapdos, but Articuno is above them too. Not by much, but yeah. Those deserves to be here. Dratini is pretty alright. It's above Porygon, I think. Dragonair? I like Dragonair a lot. It's high awesome tier. It's probably about here. And Dragon Knight? Dragon Knight is probably top of vibe. Dragon... I actually think that's fair. Dragon Knight is in the top of vibe. Mewtwo? Awesome. Mewtwo is a friend. Mewtwo deserves to be here. Here. Yes, Mewtwo deserves to be a high friend here. And Mew is a goat. It's probably behind Bulbasaur, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's look through this one last time and sort it kind of out. Okay, in the GOAT tier, yeah, Ditto, Snorlax, Bulbasaur. I actually think that's a fair fair ranking for the GOATs. In the friend tier, Gengar on top. I think I like this dude more than a monkey. And actually more than those two. Do I like Mankey more than the evolutions? No, wait. The evolutions are way too low. Wait. Yeah, that's fair. Evolutions. Wait, no. The trio evolutions are pretty good. I like them a lot. And this seems to be fair. Pikachu, Squirtle. Wait, maybe Ivysaur is a little bit too low. Wait, why is Squirtle so high up? It should be about here. Yeah. Diglett should be here, Zubat should be here. Yes. This seems about... Actually, Meowth gets demoted to it's alright. It's a vibe. It's a vibe just because of the anime. The birds are pretty cool. But do I like the birds more than Blastoise to Nidoking? I actually think I do. This is alright. This is alright. Far-fetched should be a little bit lower though. Yeah. Yeah. And Chameleon should be... Charmander, sorry. Charmander should be about Jigglypuff level. I think that's correct. Yeah, this seems fair. This tier should be about right. Yeah. Alright, tier is alright. Yeah. Seems correct to me. Great. Actually, I think I will promote Eradicate into the not awesome tier. Yeah. I will promote them here. Those four, though, those belong into the personal problem tier. Maybe I should change the color for this. Nope. I guess I will keep it this way. And Chansey is probably up on top of the no feelings tier. Because it's no. Maybe it's alright. Nah. I do not have feelings for Chansey. Alright. I do think this is actually the correct list. Let me get a screenshot real quick. Perfect. Yeah, I do think this seems about correct. Maybe Mewtwo is a little bit out of place. No. This should be fine. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Yeah. I will stand by this one. I actually do enjoy those placements. All right. I actually think that's it. I don't think I need to. Maybe I could do the other one, the Johto maybe. Wait, let me search for Johto. I could do Gen 2. Gen 2 is also quite short, so it shouldn't be taking too long. Or maybe I do it next time. It was supposed to be a short stream anyways, so... Ooh, now that I see them, Johto is pretty stacked when it comes to Pokemon. Johto is pretty great. Those are awesome. Okay, next time I will do Johto and probably Hoenn as well. Because Hoenn should be quite small as well, I think. Wait. Let's see. No. Well. Wait, let me... Hoenn is quite small as well, so I think next time I will just do Gen 2 and 3 as a combination. So this should be fine. Yeah. Alright, let me post this. And then I will say thank you very much for watching. Have a nice one. Disagree or agree, I don't really care. I don't really mind. My Twitter is in the credits, so if you disagree, I don't know, blame me there. And have a good one. Bye bye.